What's happening, jig heads? Welcome back to the channel. I'm really excited about today's episode because today I'm going to be sharing with you a walkthrough of the Wilderness Systems Radar 115 Fisherman's Kayak. Alright guys, definitely really excited to make this announcement for the channel. If you guys are new to the channel, you may not know this, but I've strictly been a bank fisherman since I've started my channel, and essentially ever since I've been fishing, I've been a bank fisherman. Very rarely do I get the opportunity to get out on a boat, so this is an exciting purchase for me. It's going to really open up a lot of new opportunities for me to share experiences with you guys on YouTube. It's also going to be a good way for me to share a lot of firsts. Everything that's going to happen in this kayak is going to be a first for me, and I think that's a lot of fun. So let's get to it. We'll give you a walkthrough on this new kayak. Before we get started on this, guys, I just want to encourage you to subscribe to the channel. I'd greatly appreciate it. It just takes a second, and you can stay tuned to future upgrades on this kayak and other adventures I may be having. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. All right, so some specifications on this boat. The Radar 115 is going to be an 11-foot 8-inch boat, going to be 34.5 inches wide with a deck height of 15 inches, and it is rated for a max capacity of 450 pounds. Now, one of the reasons why I chose this boat was strictly due to the fact that it had a lot of the features that I definitely wanted in a kayak. It's got some great upgrade possibilities that I may be adding in the future, and we're going to talk about a little bit of those right now. So probably the coolest feature that I think this kayak has is it has the ability to install a pedal drive or a battery powered motor drive on this as well. So some real good alternatives to just being a paddle boat. You can definitely upgrade those items in the future, and has the capability to very easily do so with very minimal modifications to the kayak itself. So starting up front, it's got a real solid handle up front to be able to lift and pull and carry this kayak around. I definitely didn't really care for the ones that were cord handles, things like that. I think those probably wear down a whole lot easier, a whole lot faster, so I really like that feature. It's got a paddle park up in the front for quick, easy storage of your paddle if you need to put it somewhere real quick. Dry storage up front as well. One of the things that I don't like is that the dry storage bin does not come with a bag or a bin inside of it. It's just hollow and it's open directly to the inside of the kayak. For the amount of money that Wilderness Systems charges for this particular kayak, quite frankly, I think that they could definitely include bags or bins of some sort for their dry storage. I think that would be a really nice upgrade. Alright guys, coming in here to talk about some of the flex pod options that come on this Wilderness Systems Radar 115. The OS flex pod up front here, this is going to be specifically designed to store your battery. It's going to be able to mount your fish finder, your transducer. It's also going to be able to be upgraded to the Helix motor drive that Wilderness Systems offers as well. I'm going to show you how this breaks down and check this out real quick. Alright, so basically you've got two clips on both sides of this flex pod, and this just lifts directly up and out. As you can see, you've got a scupper hole there. Again, mount your transducer right there on the bottom of this flex pod. Easily comes in and out when you're done on the water or getting in on the water, and again just clamps right down like that. To open this, you just unscrew this. Of course, you got to have your clips open. And right inside there again, you're going to have your dry storage for your battery box. So really good option there. I definitely like that option. I will be mounting my fish finder to this once we get a little bit further on in this project. Now the other flex pod option that this kayak offers is going to be the PD flex pod, which is going to be located right here. This is going to allow you to install the pedal drive that is also offered by Wilderness Systems. So again, you've got two options to upgrade the way that you're getting out, moving through the water on this kayak. This is not just a pedal driven kayak. You've got the option of either a motor drive or a pedal drive that can be added to this kayak at any point in time. That was really an attractive feature to me, because I definitely will probably look into a pedal driven option over a motor driven option, but you never know. Things could change in the future. I may want a motor drive, and I've got the ability to do that. So that was a really nice thing about this kayak that I really liked. And here's a look at that FlexPod PD here. Again, you just got 2 screws here, 1 screw here. This pod will lift up and out, and then you're able to install the pedal drive that Wilderness Systems offers for this kayak. As it sits, it's got a little storage here. It's got a storage bin here. Again, just unscrewing these 2, that'll pop up and open. There's a little storage bin right in there as well. So moving along down the side of the boat, you've got aluminum rail systems all the way down the boat to the back. You do have another dry storage bin here. There has been some things that I've looked into that say this bin is somewhat hard to get into, depending upon where your seat placement is. That might turn into an issue in the future. I don't know, you can see, I haven't even unclipped the seat yet to take a look at that. So we're gonna get that unclipped and talk about that seat here real fast. Pretty excited about this seat. Okay, there's some mounting that needs to be done. I'll be right back. There we go. So seat does have a high-low adjustment on it. Really nice option there. And it's also got a recline adjustment. I don't know how much I'm going to be using that thing, kicking back, taking a nap or something, but hey, it's an option. I dig it. The thing I do like is they call this the Air Pro Max. I don't know how close I am. Let's go ahead and back up a little bit. The one thing I do like about this chair, guys, the Air Pro Max is going to be extremely comfortable. It definitely offers a lot of padding, a lot of support, and breathability. So it's going to be cool on those warm summer days out there. One thing that I should add about the seat, guys, it does have a quick lock here for quick, easy adjustments. And then it does have another locking mechanism here if you want that seat to be super secure and where you've got it set up at. But if you need a quick adjustment out on the water, these quick release handles here really make that really nice to be able to do that. Getting in here and taking a look at this middle storage hatch. Again, like I was saying with that front hatch, guys, there's no bin or no bag that comes with this. You do have to buy those separately. Now, I have found the bins for both, but I tell you what, those cost $60. So that, again, to me, for what you pay for the kayak, should be an option that's included. Coming in here with another couple options. Does have some storage on both sides here. So nice little place to put your pliers or fish grips or something like that. Coming to the back behind the seat, you do have some additional storage here, as well as your area to store your milk crate, whatever kind of storage system you may have set up on your kayak. Very back of the boat, you do have another really sturdy handle, which I really like a lot. Another really good thing here too, guys, ability to mount a rudder that is actually going to be controlled here mid-boat. These plugs come out, you can mount your rudder control on either side, whichever one you prefer, and I think that's really great. Paddle parks, yep, it's got them, both sides. Should we look underneath the boat? I'll show you underneath. Come on. Oh, we'll get down here underneath of her. So here you can see your scupper plugs where your transducer would mount here on your OS Flex pod. You've got the pedal drive pod here that can come out, and again, screws to mount your pedal drive with. Underneath of the hole, it does kind of have a tri-hole. Real good stability. I tell you what, sitting on the ground by the yak, and I tell you what, this is really fun. I put it on my swimming pool. Didn't undo the seat, just threw it on the swimming pool, stood up on it, sat down on it, rocked this thing around, tried to tip it over. I couldn't do it. So this thing's super stable as well, which is something I really like. Being a beginner, I think that's important. So overall first impressions on this boat, definitely I think a really solid investment. It's got a lot of options, going to allow me the opportunity to do some upgrades to it in the future. Overall solid stability and good for a beginner. So I'm looking forward to definitely taking this thing on some adventures, taking you guys with me. So I hope you guys stay tuned to the channel. You can't catch them sitting on the couch, but I bet I can catch them from a kayak. See y'all on the next one.